Hey, what is going on, guys? Today, I have got for you a FIFA 19 experiment. As you can tell by the title, we have got Manchester United, where I've edited every single player in their first team on today's starting 11 and subs. Just for reference, I've gone with the default 11 and substitutes like it is the latest updates in the game, and I've adjusted their acceleration, agility, and sprint speed all to 99, so they should be super fast. And the opposition in Manchester City, which I will show you guys in a second, I've changed theirs to 1. So expecting to see some interesting gameplay here today. So if you do enjoy this experiment, make sure you hit a like on the video. Let's see if we can hit 500 likes. That will be absolutely amazing if you want to see some more of these experiments and get ideas in the comments. So yeah, this is going to be interesting, a bit interesting, because Manchester United had a pretty bad season. Manchester City had a good season themselves. So it's going to be very, very interesting, very interesting to see how this is going to be affected. And on that, you can see that the overalls will be a little bit changed, but more extreme over on Manchester City. Now you can see a lot of the ratings have been affected, some not as much. Like you see Fernandinho still 87, Laporte at like 85, but Kyle Walker, a guy that's heavy on his pace, when you drop the acceleration, agility, sprint speed to 1, you can see he's heavily affected, right down to a 73 overall. So yeah, I'm just going through every player you can see here to see they've dropped right to 1 with all of their pace attributes, basically, yeah, through acceleration, agility, and sprint speed. So yeah, just to go through, just to show you guys, to show you lads, all of those, just so you know, every single player is like that. And even on the bench, because you don't know which subs will be made during the match. The only players that didn't change was low-rated players in the team that wouldn't have been starting or in the subs anyway. So we were just going to make a change there, because that Muric he was in, I didn't expect him to be in the substitute, so we just had to change with Bravo, who I did reduce in terms of that, as you can see there. And we are going to get him in to the subs. We don't expect the goalkeeper sub to be made, but just in case, you never know. You don't really see injuries or anything like that. But yeah, just to get that set, get that set. So a 99 pace Manchester United v a 1 pace. That's one pace Manchester City. You can see how their overalls are affected, or the ratings in terms of attacking, midfield, and defense. It's going to be so intriguing. It's going to be so intriguing to see how this will impact. Because I think, and this is CPU versus CPU. I'm not playing this, keep in mind. So this is going to be so interesting to get underway as the sides are making their way onto the pitch. Now. Always a big occasion. It's a Manchester derby as well. So this is going to be super interesting. While going through this, it crossed my mind, wouldn't it be interesting to make a low-rated team as the fast team? But we may get to that, because take a look at this. Matic is acting like a pacey winger. He's acting like a pacey winger, getting forward, gets the ball into the box to Paul Pogba. He got the shot, so only 5-6 minutes in, you could tell already the pace being affected. Like defensive midfielder in Nemanja Matic acting like a winger, and there is already a goal for Manchester United, and that is the captain there in Ashley Young. Ashley Young takes him about 24 minutes to score today, and already, yeah, you can see the pace being affected, and maybe not exactly on that piece of play, but more so out wide when you see the pace being impacted, and to create that opportunity. And look at that, Aguero almost getting shut down, but Manchester City, can they still create an opportunity? That's what we're waiting for. If they spray it out wide to here, the Sterling, he doesn't. You can see that it's almost he's lagging. That's how slow he is. And yeah, he normally would have ran like Matic was. So you can already tell, yeah, it is hugely affecting their gameplay. Even in terms of passing, they're too slow with that. And Manchester United, were so quick. They were so quick to make them pay, and that was Lukaku. Just take a look at the replay in midfield there. Too slow with the touch there as well. And always were going to be punished with Lukaku's powerful strike there. Keep in mind, you would have seen from the attributes anyway, I did not change any other attributes. So nothing else has been changed, just the pace gone up for Man United. But something that hasn't been changed is Jesse Lingard. Yeah, he still can't shoot. Or wait for it, he runs into the box and he changes my mind right there and he's like, hold on, I can finish, and there he goes, Millie rocking. So there you go with Jesse Lingard. That last piece of play sums up Jesse Lingard. That last minute, the ups and downs of him. But you could see the pace being affected. He just gunned for the box. He just ran into the box there. So he was in a great position. He was in a great position to spray that just with absolute power. And yeah, what a first half. What a dominant first half, and the pace has really been affected, and especially with like Manchester City, like Sterling trying to run past there, but he absolutely, yeah, he can't do that. And so Man United defending really strong, and see Pogba, it's really not forcing, but the midfielders are pushing out wide because they know they've got their pace to run past and yeah, get away from their mark. And Pogba, the central players definitely, in Pogba and Matic, has been reflected so far. This could be another goal. Ashley Young, and see how he's bombing forward as well. Ashley Young looking very dangerous, but now Pogba, he's done his work, and yeah, Scott McTominay is going to come on the pitch and see what he can do as well. Maybe he will have a similar kind of impact, trying to push out wide and use that 99 pace that he does have now. And Sterling, absolutely no confidence, gets in that early ball because he couldn't get past the fullback, and once more that showcased the problem, and this showcases the pace. This is how it is, especially as the game goes on. Lukaku thought he could have maybe passed that across, but they were completely exposed there with the pace. The pace is being shown for sure both ways with the 99 pace of the attackers, or the whole team, but on that case there, how they could easily get past and get into space as well. It's once they get the ball, but without the ball, when they're off the ball as well, they can make their good runs, and defenders don't. Well, they almost stuffed it up there. But eventually get clear, and it is Matic. Is he playing as defensive midfielder or a winger? Is he going to get past another? He does! Nemanja Matic whips in a cross, and it's McTominay. He couldn't finish it, but no! John Stones concedes an own goal. OG, Manchester City, what are they doing? OG, what are they playing at today? And the biggest the biggest exponent of this so far, I think, is the defensive midfielder in Matic. He's playing like a winger today. He's sprinting past them. Funnily enough, more than anyone else in Manchester United and Manchester City, anyone today. The defensive midfielder. So how about that? Can Manchester City? Oh my God, Aguero! He's like, I do not need pace. I don't need no pace. I can do that with one pace. That's not going to change my skill level. So for Manchester City fans, he still has something to show them, which was arguably the best goal. One pace, slow team, and they still score arguably the best goal today. That's absolute pure skill by Sergio Aguero. De Gea is not getting near that, and it's only going to be seen as a consolation goal. They might have a little chance again, but once more, going down the wings is essentially redundant, as they've been forced. You've seen they're forced into doing them early crosses because they know they are going to be shut down by a pacier defender, and they know they definitely don't have the pace themselves. And once more into injury time, and look, all the space. Martial is in, and he goes close. He almost made it 5-1 right there. But yeah, right into the last minutes of the game, and the pace is still being shown. Like, all the space that's being created in attack is absolutely mind-boggling. But even with the ball, they've been terrible. It's like with lower pace, and that was a decent shot, really equaled by a great save there as well. And Lingard once more wastes. He did score a nice goal. He gunned into the box with his pace. But yeah, apart from that, he's been still pretty poor. Even with that 99 pace, he's still been pretty poor today. And the ref calls time on this very, very interesting game here today, where a 99 pace Manchester United, against a 1 pace Manchester City, stood no chance. And Lukaku, is like, Kyle Walker, mate, you lost your pace and you can't do anything without your pace, mate. I'm sorry, you can't. That's what Lukaku's like there. He's just like, we were too quick for you today. When you haven't got that pace, you have got nothing, and Manchester United show that today. So this was a very, very interesting one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, as I mentioned at the start, let me know different experiments I should do, with which teams I should do them. As you can see there, because I don't want kind of bias with Premier League teams, to have arguments. Manchester City, they are a very good team and probably would beat Manchester United, so without any edits. So I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Make sure you like, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys in the very next video.